Yeah, so basically, Goofy loadout versus Fallen. So basically, we have 1 DPS and military base. Let's go ahead and pick a map and go from there. Military base, and then minigunners. Yep, that's all I need. Just gotta make sure I do all my timings right. Oh yeah, that's all I need. Just right here. Okay. Just put my... Alright, now anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start, because why not? And why not, let's do time scale. Why the hell not? Oh no, not the melee base. Anyways. Let melee base cook for real. And then now we can just place melee base, then easy peasy. Do you guys like 2 times, or do you want to see 1 times? I mean, I do 2 times to mainly just speed up most of the early game, because nobody wants to watch a bunch of this. But, who knows? Where can I even place towers? I can place them all right here. That's good. Oh no, not fallen drugs. Be a shame if I just upgrade my melee bases. Anyways. Just let melee base just delete the first 20 rounds as always, you know. And go ahead and upgrade my DJ. May as well. Yep. Melee base is definitely putting in the work here. If you ever was deciding to not use melee base for solo, well, here's your answer. Well, granted, I do have skills enabled, so it's really solid. Oh no, not 100 health enemies. It only takes slightly longer. Alright, I gotta make sure I use that ability very often. So now I just gotta keep an eye on the certain waves, you know. That way I can use my medic ability, so I can, you know, get the right timing and not die to air, and of course use tanks. So pretty much tanks can just carry you through like up to 30 with just the airstrike, which is unironically kind of funny. So yeah. Though I normally don't play on 2 times, I usually play on 1 time, so like just casual. Well, I should probably start playing the event game modes more. Like pizza isn't too bad. So let me make sure I use airstrike. Basically, melee base, and then whatever I want to do. I mean, technically you can use mercenary base, but I think it's only for hardcore on longer maps. Just because of the fact that rounds are a lot quicker in hardcore than it is in Fallen. It's kind of funny. Deal with that. Which is mainly why I use military boost more for the mid-game rounds. For at least Fallen. Because you really can't get mercenary base down. Oh, I missed that. That's fine. Alright, let's just upgrade our tanks anyways. Actually, it should upgrade DJ. I think DJ would be more worth here. I don't remember which waves they air. I don't remember what waves airs on. I could put it to red so I can get more AoE damage out of my tanks. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. There we go, max DJ. I'm probably just gonna set it to 1 times and just actually deal with these. There you go. Oh. Deal with that. And then deal with that. Oh, we also have to deal with this. Alright, perfect. They're gonna leave it at 1 times now. It does get kind of difficult from here. Mainly because I have to make sure I time my airstrikes. Other than that, it should be pretty easy. Just don't spam your airstrikes on jesters, because I mean, these guys will be taken care of pretty easily. Just let the tanks run over them. Problem solved. In 2 to 3 business days. Alright, anyways. Oh, you want to hear music? No more music. Now you get to hear music. Oh, we don't need to get flying at this wave. That's nice. Oh, no, I'm not using any consumables as always. As you know, consumables are very boring. And besides, it doesn't really make your run very pristine, does it? Oh no, not a necrotic skeleton. That got completely annihilated. Oh. Man, this is sleeper. If I see flying, oh. Oh. It dealt with some of it. I guess I can just use the airstrike on this. I guess tanks kind of take care of it. Doesn't take care of it completely, but it'll kind of take care of it. Oh no, not rushers. I get devoured by my tanks. Man, I don't understand why people don't use tanks more often. I mean, wave 28, more like no more exist wave. Anyways, let's just deal with this. Oh, I missed one. Oh well. Not like it's super important. Alright, I got all max. That means I can finally start to put down, you know, my real towers. Oh, let's watch this fallen shield get completely annihilated in a couple seconds. Alright, anyways. That's how quickly it gets annihilated when there's, alright, there's 1 tank. I'll probably take a couple tanks, but it's pretty easy. 2, 3, 4, 5. Love it. And then we get down a minigunner. And then we get down a medic. We want to do attach it to there. You know, let's just max it. Why not? And then we can just use the ability instead of relying on airstrikes. Alright, dude. There we go. Then let's get... will the ability be up for the next wave? It might be. Well, we'll find out. I mean, the ability lasts for a very long time. Oh no, not a Russia. And there always isn't, what's it called? Flying every single wave, so you can be very comfortable. Usually what I like to do is just go for 4 minigunners, and then upgrade my commanders and go from there. Oh no. I'll wait for this guy to not be regenning. I want to use him late as possible. And now is... no wait. There we go. That's where I want to use it. Perfect. Alright. I don't think there's flying yet. I think we're good. This is the more riskier rounds because you don't know what wave is flying and what's not. You gotta pay attention to what wave is flying, what's not flying. And then, for example, there's flying right here. So I'm just going to airstrike it. And I completely missed the last two. That's fine. Usually worse. And then now we can get a secondary medic up. How much range does this guy? He has a lot of range. Eh, we're fine. We got plenty of DPS. I mean, I would be surprised if we weren't able to deal with it. Okay. Let's get down another minigunner. And then... let's get down one more. Actually, let's upgrade my commanders before I forget. Now I have another ability for air detection. Oh, it's more like a last resort, you know? If you run out all your abilities, then that'll deal with it. And then we place it. Can't place it here. Place it there. Alright, and then we just toggle this guy. Although for medics in particular, for what you want to super buff, it's really strange on what like is good to buff and what's not good to buff. Alright, let's upgrade this guy. And then let's just use an ability. That'll deal with both of the flying angels. That's one of the abilities you can't just spam willy-nilly. You have to plan on when to use each ability and not just spam it because you feel like it. Alright, and then this guy here. How much range is this guy? I think we need to put our minigunners more front. There is no flying this wave. Oh no, there is a flying. Yeah, it just dealt with it. That's nice. And that's all my minigunners, right? Yep. And that's all I need. And I can just use my airstrikes here. I don't want to deal with these guys. Thank you. After I said to not spam your abilities, but I got medic abilities. I think we're good. Just switch this to red. Now it's time to watch the shred. Problem is waiting for the flying angels to show up. Then I can use my abilities. Because we want to kill all of these guys first. Actually, I could just wait a little bit. Alright, I think now. And then just rinse out all my abilities. Man, look at that shred. Yep, it totally works. Alright, you know what? Let's speed this up. And he's dead. Not a problem. Okay, now we can just see the damage. Look at that damage. Hold on. Alright, now we can just look at the damage. Alright, we got some good damage, 100k. 79, 74, 48. Not all too bad, I gotta be honest. And then what about the melee bait? This is 0, of course. Medics obviously have none. And then these guys have 100k damage. Look at that. Melee base is doing pretty good job. I mean, it pretty much just carried all the early game. So let's just go through it once more. All doing. Oh, this guy did a lot of damage. Yeah, they did pretty well, and these guys barely did any. So yeah. Well, let's go and collect our rewards. And yeah, that's the just straight up just super buffing setup. You could probably do it with normal minigunners, but I only needed 24 towers. Still died just as fast. Well, it's a shorter video this time. So, anyways, to end off the video, let's do some gambling. Oh no, gambling. Guys, we gotta gamble. Gotta get my daily dose of dopamine. Oh no, nothing. I mean, consumables are nice, but I don't use them. Or I just use them when I feel like it. Wow, useless. I already have all the skin crates of that. Alright. Alright, let's see what we get. Oh, we got some extra crates to open. Oh, I got a nuke from that? Epic. What do I get from here? Nothing. Yep. Nice. Alright. Well, that's it for this video. So, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe if you did. And I'll keep the uploads normal. So, I want to try being consistent, and I want to know what you guys want to see. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace, and have a good day.